And the best brands in the world are the ones that give their customers the feeling that they want to take a role in the hay. It doesn't matter who you are. How does your brand get your customers laid? The second question is, what is the singular benefit that customers get from you that they can't get from anyone else? This speaks to meaningful differentiation. The goal of meaningful differentiation is indispensability. How many of you feel like you are indispensable to your customers? If you're not, then you're not doing it right. This is the scariest and hardest question to answer. How do you become indispensable to your customers? Indispensability is what creates that condition of irrational loyalty, that they would feel like they're cheating on you because you're the most useful brand to them. Number 3, have you heard of is just registering recall. It's a really, really lame measurement. People will say yes to anything because they think that's the answer you want to hear. So you need, that's the one you buy. Okay, all right, and it's not the #1 brand.
Branding is not just a logo, it's not a color scheme, it's not a website, it's not a marketing campaign. Branding actually is the core DNA of the organization. And so when I go in and I work with organizations, usually the first thing is, what color are we going to be? How are we going to show up? And that's just the articulation of the brand in the marketplace. It's actually the very last thing you do. When I say that your brand is owned by your customers, that means that there's 2 parts of the brand, and the brand construct consists of, first, the brand identity, which is the part that you control, and then the brand image, which is the part that customers control. And so there's lots of examples out there of brands where there's a broken brand promise, where the image of the brand doesn't match the identity. And so that's one of the things that you have to be working on from a brand perspective all the time.
While you are striving for irrational loyalty in your category, while you are striving to be that brand that people would feel like they were cheating on you, were they to choose an alternative, you also should be striving for top of mind awareness. What I mean by this, we'll do a quick exercise right here. I'm going to use you as an example. When I ask you to name off the top of your head a brand of canned soup, what do you say? She says Campbell's, right? That is top of mind awareness, being the name that is mentioned off the top of people's heads. This has been modeled in every industry, every category, B2B, B2C. Being the top of mind brand matches, it correlates to the fact that you will be the most purchased brand. Everybody has a primary motivation. You have to really dig in deep and think about, for your brand and for your ideal customer, what is their primary motivating need? So it could be to provide structure to the world, it could be to yearn for paradise, it could be to leave a mark on the world, or it could be to connect with others. So think about, for your ideal customer, what is the primary underlying human need? What does it say about a person that they use your brand? Do you ever ask this question of yourselves? Do you ever ask this question of your customers? If you don't know the answer to this question, go ask your customers exactly this. What does it say about you that you use this thing? What does it say about you that you hire us? What does it say about you that you buy this thing? What does it say about a customer that they use your brand?